love, one life. Can you see the pride in the panther? Has she nurtured her young all alone? It's the seed that must grow regardless of the fact that it's been planted strong. Can't you see pride in the panther? Stay unified and grow. The flower bloom, brilliance and outshines on the face of the sun. Keeps bright like the rays of the sun.
Ain't gonna go well, man. Tell no lies, baby. Tell no lies. I mean, that's a beautiful thing about activist circle. Like real recognize real. You just keep it 100. I mean, you can't even run away from it. All power to the people. Everybody I'm talking to, most of the people I'm going to be talking to are activists. And you understand how this activist world go. Most of us belong to organizations, and we see the issues in those organizations. We see the problem in it. And it's like, it's hard to change them. It's hard to change them, especially if you're not in power. I mean, so most of the time people just leave. This time I'm not leaving. I mean, I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here. We are all staying right here. And we're going to stand and fight. And all we're going to do is just tell the truth and let everything fall where it may. So this is our position paper that's going to explain everything that I want to say to you. Ain't no need for me to talk. I'm going to just read the paper. The Great Proletarian Cultural Revolution Against Liberals in the former Central Committee of the New African Black Panther Party under leadership of Zulu Sharod. That's what it's titled. So if you want to know what everything is about, that's what it is. That's the title right there. Is liberalism. That's what we're accusing them of. We stand for active ideological struggle because it is. We stand for active ideological struggle because it is the weapon for ensuring unity within party and revolutionary organizations in the interest of our fight. Every communist and revolutionary should take up this weapon. But liberalism rejects ideological struggle and stands for unprincipled peace, thus giving rise to decadent Philistine attitude and bringing about political degeneration in certain units and individuals in the party and revolutionary organization. Mao Zedong, combat liberalism. Introduction. New African Black Panther Party, NABPP, is the vanguard of the United Panther movement. We are bound by NABPP PC Rules of Discipline 2005. This rule book details the structure of the party, its guidelines and processes. Excerpts from the rule book United Panther Movement UPM Handbook and Combat Liberalism by Mao Zedong will be used to illustrate the primary contradiction found in Shaka Zulu and the Central Committee, CC, leadership that has exposed liberalism within the party. As the former chairman, Shaka stated in his charge against the Second Rainbow Coalition, opportunism smells putrid to coalition unity, 11/6/23. That was it last week? We are revolutionaries moving in a pact to unseat the greatest bandits of all time, U.S. capitalism, imperialism. We cannot do this with liberalism, opportunism, and nepotism driving our relationships. Not go down too far. Now I want to bring it down a little bit. Why is it going too far?
You going pages instead of scrolling.
Where's the scroll? Right here?
Who's scrolling?
Where was that? We are a revolutionary party that has rules and process that need to be adhered to, no matter what rank a member holds. To maintain and grow the party, we must have checks and balances. To ensure members are held to account and party always moves with principle. NABPP rejects every form of liberalism. It is the antithesis to the revolution, and we must be firm in this stance. For this, we believe the former chairman, Shaka, and the CC are no longer qualified to lead the party. The CC is the highest body of the party, except for the party Congress composed of elected representatives of the whole party. The chairman is the spokesperson of the CC and the party and its highest ranking member. The CC will also have a general secretary and a standing political bureau, politburo, composed of the heads of various ministries, such as the Ministry of Defense, Minister of Information, and so on, and other key members of the CC, NABPP, PC Rules of Discipline, 2005. As the party expands, so will its organizational structure, but the principles of democratic centralism will remain the same. Lower bodies will be subordinated to higher ones, and the minority will be subordinated to the majority. The basic unit of the party will be the collective or local cell composed of comrades living and or working together. Chapters will be composed of various collectives and be headed by a captain. NABPPC Rules of Discipline, 2005. Hey, man, I'm reading everything. The former CC consists of individuals below. You gotta let them in. The former CC consists of individuals below. They were all hand-selected by Shaka, and most of their decisions are always in agreement with the former chairman. General Secretary Patience, who is the second highest ranking member of the NABPP under the chairman, is not part of the Central Committee. Furthermore, General Secretary Patience and Captain Africa, myself, are the two highest ranking members in the Newark chapter, with Africa being the captain, well, me being the captain. That has it according to NABPP PC Rules of Discipline. Shaka fails to include the General Secretary and the captain abreast of important matters and decisions pertaining to the local chapter. Everything is run on the whim of Shaka in violation of the chain of command. Moreover, Shaka and the CC refuse to follow guidelines when determining who is qualified to serve in leadership position. This is their central committee. This is the central committee that they had before. NABPP chairman, Shaka Zulu. White people chairman.
White Panther Party.
Yeah. They're not behaving like Panthers. White Panther Party chairman, Jake Hansberry. Don't live here, don't live in Newark, knows nothing about what's going on, sits on the CC, and when we come to the CC to speak to them, to tell them what's going on, they listen to Shaka and do what Shaka do. NABPP deputy chairman, he's in Texas, Nick McGee. Never met him before, seen him on screen, never been to Newark, don't know this guy really. And I hope he doesn't feel personal about this, because bro, I never met you. NABPP Deputy Minister of Information, Richard Lewis, never met him before either. In fact, he graduated from my political education class. Elder Advisor Tom Watts, never seen him before, don't know this man. Don't know nothing about him, knows nothing, never been to Newark, don't know anything what's going on in the city other than what Zulu tell him. You could tell this is a rubber stamp, a fake CC that doesn't even understand the conditions that we're dealing with in our community, but they're allowed to rule over us because Shaka appointed them. The new African Black Panther Party, Brown Panther Party, and White Panther Party will recruit its party members from the UPM. Those who will be recommended for party induction will have completed the mandatory Hassan Shakar political education class and any other mandatory political education classes. That means to go into the UPM, to be able to be picked to go into any party, the United Panther, the new African Black Panther Party, to go into that, you must pass the political education classes to be moved up to the United Panther movement. And once you did, you can go to the Black Panther Party, the White Panther Party, or the Brown Panther Party. Because that's what this is explaining right here. That was all right. They will also have served as either a section leader. Like before you get promoted, you got to go through all of this. This is what our bylaws say. They will also have served as either a section leader, subsection leader, or block captain, at least for a period of 6 months. This will give the party much needed vetting information about the particular comrade it intends to recruit them into the NABPP, BPP, or WPP. Serving within one of these leadership positions will further provide the party with information about them from their bi-weekly reports to their respective office and type of leadership they will contribute to the NABPP, BPP, or WPP. Yo, I have no reports. There are no reports done. In the 4 years I've been with the party, I have never seen a report sent up to anybody. Political work must lead over all other party endeavors. Towards this end, frequent meetings must be held. Political education must be stressed, and serious political commitment must be demanded of all members. This ain't a game. Party members and leading cadre must dedicate themselves to serious study of all root problems and issues that affect the lives and welfare of our African and new African people. NABPP have asserted numerous times during the political education course and throughout regular engagement with participants that there are requirements on becoming a member of the UPM or NABPP, WPP, and BPP. Attending, passing the Hassan Shakur political education class is mandatory for all those interested in becoming party members. Shaka has repeatedly not adhered to this by selecting ineligible individuals and giving them leadership roles and responsibility. You can just imagine the chaos that causes, because they don't know the party line, they don't know what we're doing, but you just put them in position, and now we have to struggle to deal with this instead of dealing with the work that we're supposed to be doing. For example, Richard Lewis is a May 2023 graduate of Hassan Shakur political education course taught by Chairman Africa. I taught the class that he graduated from. Shaka has named him NABPP Deputy Minister of Information. So bro came in May. He graduated in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yo, he's been sitting on the CC for a couple of months now to make decisions that Shaka wants. He does whatever Shaka wants, and he's combative when you're trying to talk to him because he's afraid to lose his spot. He's afraid to lose his credibility, and Shaka put him on there. So he's going to side with Shaka. Yo, this brother right here, Karate Guy, he deserves a name. He deserves a better name than this. But real talk, like if you see this video, my guy, like, my bad, I don't remember your name. I don't remember your name because like you don't come to the political education classes and you're not following the process. Whatever Shaka told you, how you could just become part of the party, become security, like that is false. To be able to do any of that, you have to go through the party. But I've never seen you at the classes. So like, all he said your name is Karate Guy. Karate Guy, NABPP is not familiar with this individual. Shaka has named him his security. He attempted to include this individual in a meeting with party members last night. This was 2 nights ago. Chairman Africa objected, reiterating the rules regarding UPM, NABPP, WPP, and BPP membership. Tafwa, Shaka has also given this individual a title. In transparency, we are unclear what this title may be. We don't even know what he's doing. Tafwa is adamant about not completing the political education course and lets us know it is not required of him. This has been brought up as an issue to Shaka numerous times without resolve. Shaka has taken the opportunity to use this individual to discredit Chairman Africa, myself, and Comrade Patience and Poppy. Yeah, I'm speaking about myself like in the third person because we wrote this as a group. So writing this as a group, like that's why it's like this. The newest member of the UPM steering committee recently graduated from the Hassan Shakur political education course a few months ago. Shaka has appointed them to the UPM steering committee with no discussion or input from members of the NABPP were made aware of this decision on the day it was announced. So basically he announced that these people were moving up to the steering committee on the day, no, I think it was 2 days before they were supposed to go up for them to go have their hearing or whatever, for them to become members of the Panthers. That's their name right there. Shanti May, Gabby Cortez, Tristan James. To let these things slide for the sake of peace and friendship when a person has clearly gone wrong and refrain from principal arguments because he is an old acquaintance, a fellow townsman, a schoolmate, a close friend, a loved one, an old colleague or old subordinate, or to touch on the matter lightly instead of going into it thoroughly so as to keep on good terms. The result is that both the organization and the individual are harmed. In other words, if you play around, you don't want to keep it 100, you don't want to tell the truth, everything is like secret squirrel, like, yo, you're going to harm the organization if you're keeping secrets, if people don't know what's going on. People on the lower bottom don't know what's going on, don't know the accusations that's going on with Shaka Zulu for the last 3 years. Because this is not something that we just wake up and we made up like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Yo, for the last 3 years, going on 4 years, we've been coming to the Central Committee to hold complaints about the things that are not being done in the local chapter for them to address it and fix it. But the CC, under the leadership of Shaka Zulu, have refused to hold him accountable. The attack on the new African Black Panther Party, particularly Chairman Africa by the city of Newark, Mayor Ras Baraka, has been a large portion of the party's focus these past months. The party understands that we are vulnerable and sensitive to attacks and must be on high alert. Mayor Ras has consolidated the gang elements, the police, employees of City Hall, and some individuals from the community who have shown that they are willing to prove their loyalty to the mayor. Shaka has expressed several times that he has personal relationships with some of these people. He even reiterated this point during the 2RC meeting. Let me see if I get go right here. Allow 22049. 22049. Yo, this was a 4-hour meeting. 220. I hope it don't take too long. Yeah, like, I'm gonna try to wait for it. I want to show y'all the evidence. I don't want to just skip it. Because like you could always look this stuff up on your own. But I hope this don't take too long.
Yeah, it looks like it's because it's a 4-hour video.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour video, so it's like it's gonna take a minute.
But we can look at the video at the end.
Stepping back after all this. So you gotta remember, I live in a community where I was a drug dealer on 16th Avenue here in Newark, New Jersey. And I also was a stick-up kid. And my whole life was spent from juvenile up into adult in the enemy criminal justice system. So I developed a lot of relationships with the people in the enemy criminal justice system. I was teaching at Newark State Prison political education. All the gangs there were in my political education. Sharif was in my political education. So was a lot of other people that now work at the sanitation department here in the city of Newark. So Sharif was giving Pantherism in prison. When he came home, he joined the new Black Panther Party under Khalid Abdul Muhammad, and he became a bodyguard for Khalid Abdul Muhammad. That's when we stopped looking at him as a Panther, because he now joined on to the new Black Panther Party. But my relationship on a personal level didn't sever that. Because my relationship with cats that work for the mayor, say for an example, when you say work for the mayor,
and then you can press it. Don't press X, press this.
Hey, yo, you heard him right there. Yo, now he's talking about Sharif Imhotep. Sharif is in Newark, New Jersey. Sharif is supposed to be a Panther, but Sharif is like a bodyguard for the mayor. He does whatever the mayor says. He gives credibility to the mayor. Like he said, Sharif was cut off when he whatever he said, why Sharif was cut off. But you can see Zulu in the video talking to Sharif, talking about they have phone calls, that they have conversations. When I'm sitting there and the mayor's talking about somebody should take my life, and this is our enemy, and we're going against them, and they're holding us, stopping us from entering a venue to speak to the people. Yo, Sharif Imhotep is standing right there protecting the door, stopping us from going in, and he's smiling and joking with Zulu. And he's telling Zulu, like, yo, we ain't already talked about this already? What conversation are you having with the enemy? Because he is not a foe. We are Panthers. Sharif is not with us. Sharif is with imperialism. Sharif get his bills paid by money from the mayor. Because of that, He will not listen to anything that has anything to do with principles. He will justify whatever the mayor says. And not just Sharif, numerous people that are working for the mayor on the payroll of the mayor. We are watching Shaka Zulu, Canoodle, whatever you want, whatever term you want to use with these people. Why? Why are they calling you? Why are they calling you for you to go sit down and talk to them? What are you guys talking about? Where was I?
You're right here.
The video below shows what occurred at the City of Newark Men's Breakfast meeting on September 30th, 2023. NABPP was stopped from entering a public forum by loyalists of Mayor Raz. Shaka is seen being friendly with these same people and has stated several times that he has relationship with these people. So what I look like, the mayor got me in court for terroristic threat. I went to court on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I went to court. They sent my case up to the grand jury. The mayor got some CIA, FBI form that he gave to the judge, telling the judge that I am a threat to dignitaries, that they're watching me, that I am under surveillance. What are you hugging these people for? Why are you talking to these people? I'm gonna play the video. I hope it don't do all that goofy stuff, man. But this is the video of us coming outside. Hey, yo, what?
Yeah, you gotta hug this too.
Yeah. Yo, I'm standing right there. All I could do is just smile, listening to them. These are the people that are stopping us from going in the meeting. And dude is smiling with them, talking about, I love you to death. I love you more than I love Shaka. More than I love Africa and my comrades. I love you to death. That's what he's telling these people. And yo, after this happened, yo, we were so furious. Yo, we had a meeting with the CC. And we told the CC, we don't want Shaka nowhere around us. I don't want Shaka around my family. I don't want Shaka nowhere. I cease in being anywhere with Shaka Zulu. We're going to the CC. We're telling them, like, we don't want this guy around us. We don't know who he's talking to. We feel like our life is in danger. The CC never listened to us. We went one time. We went two times. They never listened to us. Where was I? The former chairman went so far as to paraphrase the foreign secretary of imperialist Britain in describing Mayor Raz as not a permanent enemy. Yo, I could go into that, but I don't want to go into that. When you get this, when you get the paperwork, you could do this and you could go into it yourself. But we are revolutionaries. We are Marxists. We're Marxists. We're not capitalists. We don't quote capitalist, imperialist people. We don't do none of that. We stand diametrically opposed to these people. But this is who Shaka is. He's a liberal. And you know what? Let me keep it a buck with you. I don't think he came up with that quote. Tom came up with that quote and gave it to him, and he just repeated it, not knowing what he was repeating. When the NABPP has brought grievance about Shaka's leadership to the CC, Tom and Jake will usually dismiss these complaints as Shaka just being emotional. So I should be led by somebody that's emotional. Me, Africa. I should be around giving my life to somebody that's emotional. That's no bueno. Give him a few days. CC members have alluded to their relationship with Shaka when addressing these grievances. Thomas Watts said in the meeting that he's known Shaka since 2014. Unsure why it is ever necessary to mention this when addressing matters. Yo, I don't care how long you've known Shaka. Yo, Tom is like 80. I don't care if he was with you 80 years ago drinking out of colored fountains. I don't care. I don't care how long you known him. If Shaka is behaving as unprincipably, but I was about to use another word. But if he's behaving the way he's behaving, and if he's doing the things he's doing, he needs to be dealt with. We don't care how long you've known him. That's in our bylaws. When coming up with solutions to handle the attack levied by Mayor Raz Baraka against the party, Zulu suggested that the NABPP
stands without you.
Yeah, Zulu suggested that I was almost choking. Zulu suggested that the NABPP without me and the Black Lives Matter a neoliberal organization meet with the mayor to resolve the issue. Now, this is my issue. This is the issue where he came and he locked me up. The mayor came and locked me up, got charges on me. Shaka Zulu said, hey, yo, Africa, yo, the mayor don't want to see you, son. Hey, yo, me and the Black Panther Party, I mean, not me and the Black Lives Matter should go meet with him. I'm like, yo, don't you talk to that man about anything about me. I'm like, don't talk to the mayor. Yo, we do not negotiate with imperialists. We don't need nothing from him. You see, mayor think, Shaka thinks he can get things from these people. He thinks he's gonna get funding from these people. He only been home like 4 years from prison. It hasn't taken him long enough to understand, like, you got to be their slave for them to give you anything. Some of this, I just think he's ignorant. He doesn't understand they're not giving you nothing unless you're married to them, unless they own you. I'm right here.
Shaka reasoning.
Shaka reasoning for Black Lives Matter involvement in this matter is because NABPP collaborated with them for food distribution. NABPP wholeheartedly rejected this idea. That means the local chapter, we rejected the idea of going to talk to the mayor, just talking to the mayor, but going to talk to the mayor with Black Lives Matter. He tried to do this without us. It couldn't work because without us there's nothing to be done because nobody knows Shaka. You are nobody. He causes nothing in the city to happen. He is just here. So nobody. The mayor's not trying to lock him up. The mayor don't have charges on him because he's nobody. Shaka has a personal relationship with someone that is part of Black Lives Matter, and this is why he saw no problem in making such a suggestion. They were like, he's friends with these people. He's supposed to be a Marxist-Leninist, but he's friends with all liberals, with people at City Hall. He's friends with Black Lives Matter, all these groups.
There's a difference between working and having allyship with different groups that don't follow your ideology. But Zulu has personal relationships that is clouding his judgment as a Panther and as a chairman to lead this party, and that we cannot have.
Shaka also informed us he was doing an interview with a local influencer. He did not discuss or inform NABPP that he was putting a message out that NABPP was willing to sit down and meet with the mayor and his affiliates. Like, he just meet with people and he just talk to anybody. No, he brings the whole party down. He brings the party down and makes us look like we are amateurs. I mean, you don't meet with you. Who are you to tell anybody that you're going to meet with them, meet with the mayor to talk about what? Who is going to negotiate for the Panthers?
Some kid on social media.
But it's not the kid's fault because the kid don't understand. The young man doesn't understand what we do as Panthers and doesn't understand our history. But Zulu doesn't care. He just moves as like a liberal. Yeah, I'm not gonna show that. But it's gonna be. This is all part of it. You can click on the link and see it. Centralism. Centralism is what we arrive at when, after board discussion, the process of democratic struggle, our understanding of things reaches unity. It is the centralization of correct ideas upon which we can have unity in understanding policies, plans, organizations, command, action, etc. This is called centralized unification, which cannot be reached if the people and party are not able to openly express their ideas and concerns, have them seriously considered, and allow them to contribute and participate in developing all-sided views of problems. So the foundation of our centralism is democracy. Yo, they won't. For the last 3 years, everybody that's in the UPM, the people that are on the lower body, all the complaints that we've had about Shaka, the people on the lower body don't know because the CC won't tell them. And I can go tell them because I'm going there to bring this, whatever. So if I go tell everybody else and I start putting it in the group chats and I start telling people like this, they're going to look at me like, yo, what are you doing? You're breaching protocol. So they just keep dragging me along a year, 1 year, 2 years, because they think like, yo, I'm going to just get tired and I'm going to quit and I'm going to leave. Once we reach unity on ideas and there's agreement by majority vote, we all unite to apply agreed upon policies. Let me stop right there. Because like, we're not individuals here. We are in a group. We are in a party. Yo, nobody is God. I am not God. Any decision I make, anybody, the whole party can question me. And once the party question me and they come up with a decision, yo, I got to abide by that because we are in a group. This is not a dictatorship. Applying the agreed upon ideas then proves or disproves the correctness of our decisions in practice. If proven correct, we then return to democratic discussion to reach a new level of unity and revise our plans. Then return to practice again. Essentially, centralism means once a decision or course of action has been agreed upon through democratic discussion, debate, and vote, all members must wholeheartedly unite in applying the decision or course of action. Those who disagree with the majority decision must still abide by and apply it, right? Somebody gotta get it. Apply it, but may reserve their disagreement and appeal them up to higher party levels or bring them up for discussion and debate again at the next committee meeting. In other words, if we all sit down, we come up with something that we're going to do, like, yo, boom, boom, boom. Yo, this is what we're going to do. Like, this how we moving tomorrow. Everybody, we moving this way. Yo, you can't wake up tomorrow, everybody going this way, and you go that way. Nah, it ain't going to work that way. That's not how this works. Like, everybody playing a man defense and you playing zone. Nah, you're going to mess everything up. If you got a problem with the man defense, if you got a problem with what we're doing, the next meeting, we sit down and talk, and if you win out, we're going to do what you want to do. But you don't just change and do whatever you want to do. Nobody's allowed to do that. From the chairman, secretary general, the captain, nobody's allowed to move like that. That's what it means about being part of a party. There are checks and balances, and we are held accountable. Shaka has continually gone against decisions made by NABPP. He has unilaterally made decisions without discussion or input from members of the NABPP. When addressed, he affirms it was decided by the CC because he knows he controls the CC. Yes, the information never makes it to NABPP until after the fact. So he go talk to these people that don't live in Newark, New Jersey, where we doing our work at. Talk to all those people out there, whatever, where he claims he's talking to them. And he makes a decision, and he come and tell us like, yeah, we changed the decision. Like, who you think you're talking to? You see, but all of this is an attempt thinking we're just going to leave and let him continue to do what he's doing, because that's what he's been doing for years. Example, NABPP have voted and decided no one that is not part of UPM, NABPP, WPP, BPP is allowed to enter the center for security and other purposes. That's the center that we have on 309 South Orange Avenue. One is under construction. Two, if you're not part of the party, if you're not part of the United Panther movement, you shouldn't be in there. This is all for security. We know who's in there. Hey, yo, the mayor's trying to come after us. The police trying to come after us. So somebody go in there, you let anybody in there, they go in there, they drop a bag of weed, a bag of dope on the floor, some crack on the floor. The police come in there, lock everybody up, and nobody did nothing. Yo, we know how this thing works. So we came up with a rule. We sat down with Shaka and we say like, yo, let nobody in. Yo, we look on the video, everybody's inside the damn center. Everybody's in the center. People we don't even know. I'm going to get to this person in a second. This is, should I show it?
No.
Oh, I got to read this?
Shaka does not.
Shaka does not abide by the decisions and allows anyone to enter the center, leaving us vulnerable during a time when we are under attack from the mayor. Raz has already threatened to take the center away from the party. He tried that already, and we fought to keep the center. And it seemed like Zulu don't even care about that.
They could go to Zulu page to any one of the
Yo,
lives.
you could go to any one of the lives on Zulu. You know what, man? I ain't even playing with him. Nah, I'm going to it. Allow. Now I'm going to it. Because like, we're going to make this plain today. We ain't going to play no games. We ain't going to play no games with this guy. So, like, this is the center. Those are the people waiting online. All right, wait a minute. Let me close this out right here. All right, so look, right? Let me pause this. Let it go back. No. I'm a fat. I want it to go back in front. All right, boom. Hey, yo, we're supposed to be serving the food outside. This is the agreement that we came up with. Everybody that's been watching us serve food, they see us serve the food outside. So we allow nobody to go inside of the base. This is what we agreed upon. Yo, we pull up. This is what Shaka doing, yo. because he knows this is going to frustrate me. This is going to make us angry. And nobody that you see on the screen is a Panther. Just because they have on Panther material, they're not nobody on this screen. Him coming out, that's little Joe right there. I know Joe right there, but he's not a Panther. Nah, Joe's not a Panther. Little Joe from Spires. Yeah, he good people, but he ain't a Panther. I mean, like, he going inside the base. Look, it's under construction. That whole back, you see, he's trying to hide it. That whole back, everything got to be done back there. So we say nobody go in there. I mean, but he doesn't care. He just allows people to come in there. If somebody get hurt, anything happen, we're going to be the one that have to deal with it. But like, I want him to keep going. I want him to go in there so I could show people. Nobody in here is a Panther. Tafwa is not a Panther. They go Tafwa right there. He's not a Panther. He hasn't gone to the political education classes. All of these people are helpers. All of these people with the shirts. There is no local Panther member in this space. You see, like, he's a hustler. All this stuff, like, he put these videos out to make people think like, oh, look at all the Panthers working in there. Yo, none of these people are Panthers. I dare Shaka to refute this and bring these people up. Yo, this lady back there, right there, she all the way back there. I don't know who that lady is. By the way, let these people move out the way. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Because she bending that. Right there. Right?
Oh,
right there. This white lady right here, bro. Yo, her name is Sunflower something. She just popped out of nowhere. Start giving us all kind of information. I'm like, I pulled Zulu aside. I'm like, yo, you know this person? He was like, nah, she just came up and started talking. I'm like, then why are we laying her in our base? Why are we laying her lab? Yo, we came up with an agreement. She definitely does not go in the center. We don't know where this woman come from. Look, she's digging all in the food. You see, you notice like I'm not there because you ain't going to get me caught up. Yo, when y'all come, when they come grab them, hey, yo, state, FBI, CIA, when y'all go, I ain't part of that. This is not Pantherism what he's doing. This is liberalism. He's lying to people. Yo, if you want to prove me wrong, yo, get one of these people, Shaka, and show that they're Panthers. So if they're not Panthers, where's the local chapter at Zulu? They're not with you. They don't support you. But let me keep going. Shaka puts in the general political education group chat that NABPP was withdrawing from the 2RC. The 2RC, the Second Rainbow Coalition, because we have a larger body, a larger organization that we belong to, which is the Second Rainbow Coalition that consists of 10 different groups all across the country, organizations. And we are one of those groups that are part of it. But Shaka puts in the general political education group that NABPP was withdrawing from the 2RC if an apology was not made to Jake. Now, Jake is one of his mans that's on the Central Committee for not being able to speak at the Poor People's Army event this past month. Yo, the event was not held by the 2RC. It wasn't held by the Second Rainbow Coalition. It was held by the Poor People's Army. And when they reached out to the Poor People's Army, they told them that. They're like, yo, my bad, we made a mistake, yo. We didn't call on them. It was a whole bunch of stuff going on, so we didn't call on them. So that stuff, that was squashed. They let it go. But this dude, Shaka, as the chairman of NABPP, it is my job to make sure our org is treated with respect and dignity. As of now, much disrespect have been shown NABPP. This last press conference was an international exclusion of NABPP. Well, international, intentional, whatever. Don't know who are making the decisions, but until further clarification is given to NABPP, I am withdrawing our membership. Until they talk to me, they say, because I'm God, because you know Shaka God. Until they talk to him, I'm withdrawing our membership in the Rainbow Coalition until an explanation, apology is given to our comrades. Our comrades what? Until further clarification is given to the NABPP, I'm withdrawing our membership in the Rainbow Coalition. He's going to withdraw us, me, everybody that's in it, all the work that we've done to build this, to be part of it, just because they made a mistake and somebody was not called on a press conference on Zoom.
I'm curious to know, where was that same energy when we're getting attacked by the mayor?
None of the same energy. He hugging people outside. I mean, but this is the kind of things that he do that are so frustrating. Because now what we got to do on the background is like, how are we going to fix this? We can't go out the Rainbow Coalition. This is the coalition that's standing with us, that came and stood with us when the mayor threatened for somebody to kill me. I mean, we can't, like, the whole point of having this organization is to be able to fight imperialism, to fight these people because we can't do it alone. So when Zulu just erratically does this, it puts a strain on everything we're doing. Our political education work must penetrate everywhere, including within enemy ranks. We must write leaflets, letters, essays, pamphlets, books, plays, and poetry, draw graphics and cartoons, compose posters, songs, and slogans, and spread them far and wide. We must struggle to win over all whom we can to join the struggle. To be among the masses and fail to conduct propaganda and agitation or speak at meetings or conduct investigations and to inquire among them, and instead to be different to them and show no concern for their well-being, forgetting that one is a communist and behaving as if one were an ordinary non-communist. This is the seventh type of combat liberalism. Yo, they're explaining all of Shaka's behavior, everything he's doing. Like, you know, when he hugging all them people outside, this is combat liberalism. You don't hug the enemy. You don't go out. They are the enemy. They're the people taking people homes. Yo, the mayor is out here making everybody out here homeless. He's selling all the property to banks, to corporations, and everybody out here is homeless. Yo, right now, Newark, New Jersey is like #1 in housing crisis across the whole country. People like Sharif, Imhotep, all these fake activists that work for the mayor, they give him credibility. That is why they're there. So when us as Panthers are supposed to be holding up who we are in the revolution, and you see Shaka hugging these people, talking about, I've known them for 20 years. These are my mans.
Love you to death.
I love you to death. Yo, I don't want you around me. You see, these are my accusations against Shaka. I haven't made any fallacious. I haven't lied on him. I haven't said nothing about. I am telling you the principal things that we are having a problem with, that we've been addressing with the Central Committee for the last 3 years, going on 4, and they don't want to address these things, which now can put our lives in danger. Chairman Afrika faces charges of terroristic threats against Mayor Ras Baraka, and General Secretary Patience faces cyber harassment charges from Newark Board President Dawn Hayes. Why the Newark Board President Dawn Hayes? She works for the mayor too. When she ran for school board, she's on the mayor's team. She's on the mayor's team. She's not somebody that just out here just taking up for the mayor because she believes in his integrity and the things that he does. No, she supports him because he funds her bank account.
And employs her husband.
They're eating off him. So it don't matter what you tell them about Ras Baraka. They're not listening. All this stemmed from the summer 2023 incident when Chairman Afrika addressed Mayor about the housing crisis impacting the city and his active participation in the gentrification of Newark. Yo, I dare anybody out there to pull up. I dare Shaka to go get one person that he is helping stay in their home. I challenge him that. To go get one person that he has helped with their housing crisis. That he has been there like typing, going to get a lawyer, going to court, doing all these things to make sure they stay in their home. Shaka doesn't do that. The Secretary General is in charge of that. She does that. Shaka does nothing in the city but try to build relationship with people that work in the government. Former Chairman Shaka and NABPP met and agreed to involve the Second Rainbow Coalition to involve the Second Rainbow Coalition, I guess we're supposed to put, to address the attacks coming from the mayor. NABPP have had several meetings with 2RC to discuss strategy and execution. The discussion was made that we will engage, The decision, my bad, y'all. The decision was made that we will engage in a propaganda war against the mayor. A propaganda war is basically we're going to put out all the information that shows the mayor is a crook, is corrupt. The mayor and everybody affiliated with him, like people that's doing all these fake deals, all these people that work on the school board that sell schools, all these people that are in our community, helping to oppress the people in the community. We are going to expose them. That's what we sat down with the Second Rainbow Coalition, and that's the strategy that we came up with. Just like, what else we going to do to the mayor? You can't hold him accountable. You can't tell nobody. You can't go tell his boss. The only way you can expose him is by exposing him to the people, letting the people see him for who he is. So we came up with that decision. Let's see what Shaka did after that. Shaka, in turn, has repeatedly yelled at members for posting propaganda targeting the mayor and his affiliates. He also yelled at General Secretary Patience for posting about A. Dorian Murray that was running for a local position and is connected to the mayor. She on the mayor team too. A. Dorian, her. I know her. I got stories about her and her mother. I mean, but this ain't for them. This for Shaka. But when Patience posted this right here, listen to what Patience said. Oh hell the fuck no. She was on the same school board that did nothing when it came to the racial and sexual abuse issues plaguing NPS. Yo, that's still going on right now, right?
They're getting sued.
They're getting sued right now. She sat on the board, has done nothing. You know, just like Shaka got the CC. Or the fact that our children can't read. Yo, the children can't read, yo. It came out like a couple of months ago that all the kids in these schools can't read. She sits on that board. She did. She out of there now. She done moved up.
Yeah.
They Uncle Tom, they moved them up. They moved them up the ladder. You sell your people out good enough, they move you up. You go to the White House and all of that. Or giving away school properties to build Cop City. So she gave away school property while she was on the board for them to build a Cop City. She, along with the whole board, are responsible for these failures. We must stop promoting people just because we like them or know their mother, or because they have been groomed and connected to corrupt individuals and institutions that continue to benefit them and their families while the people suffer. Hell the fuck no. Yo,
She won, by the way.
Yeah, she did win because she's connected with the power structure. But anyway, everything that patient said, that's some Panther shit. That's what we read in our bylaws, not to stand with these people, because these people are corrupt and they mean our people no good. But Shaka called her. Shaka called, now Shaka called the Secretary General, which is my wife, early in the morning. What was it, like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? Yelling at her. How dare you post about her? Why would you post about like you want to make enemies with everybody in the city, comrade? I'm trying to work and build with these people. Yo, we sitting there talking to him like, bro, these people are not our friends. These people are our enemy. And let's get this thing straight right here. Hey, yo, white people not our enemy. Black people not our enemy. Immigrants not our enemy. Whoever else you want to think about are not our enemy. You know who our enemy is? Imperialism. The people that these people work for, the mayor, the governor, the president, all these politicians that are in position to write laws and pass laws that take our homes, that make sure we don't make enough money, that we got to get 3, 4 jobs to be able to survive, that people got to participate in the underground economy. These politicians pass the laws to make that so. So since they work for imperialism, we don't mess with them. They are our enemy, whether they want to believe it or not. It's messed up on you. I ain't even gonna read it.
Yeah,
7 times to remove the posting about. Yeah, he called me to remove the post about Sharif. I mean, but I'm gonna keep going. These are the people. Like this guy right here. This is the guy he was hugging. The dude right here with the bald head. He was hugging him outside. There goes Sharif right here. There go the mayor right here in the middle. These are all. What was it?
Let me read the post.
Yeah,
I'll be able to see it.
Yeah, read the post by Sharif Imhotep, the guy he was hugging in the hallway. Go ahead.
So it said, Mayor's Men's Breakfast, powerful one hood in the building. No man separate what we create. Black men standing up, being the change they want to see in the world. And anybody who opposes that and tries to cause confusion and disruption are not only agent provocateurs, but enemies of Black people, and we will hold the line. Black power united, we stand. Divided, we fall.
No, up here. Oh, you're doing that. Hey, but who is he talking about? This is at that meeting in the Robert Tree. All these people that you see right here, they're in the video. I mean, in the video in front of the police, stopping us from going in the Robert Tree. And these are the people that Shaka Zulu is hugging.
And Zulu wanted Africa to put this post down, which basically says,
I posted this right here about Sharif. Real Black Panthers don't work for imperialism. It's really that simple. I want to see a Black Panther out there that tell me like I'm lying. Deruba, if you out there, because I'm gonna send this to you too, Deruba, because as a party, we were supposed to meet with Deruba, and some comrades and some Panthers in New York. Hey yo, Shaka Zulu is no longer the chairman. If you're watching the Deruba, I'm gonna send it to you. He's not the chairman. We have voted him out. You shouldn't be meeting with him or any one of them or anybody that he brings from around the country. You shouldn't be meeting with him. But I posted this to say that, to say like Black Panthers don't work for imperialism. Boy, a whole fraud. He turned his back on the True, on what? Or he turned his back on True V. Because I remember True V. True V used to be his right-hand man. I think True V still locked up. Yo, I saw him when they locked True V up. The same pigs, the same police grabbed True V up and they were trying to whoop on him downtown. Yo, I was there with my camera. Like, yo, y'all can't do that. Yo, he was standing on the side. He was standing on the side, ain't say nothing. They locked True V up. I don't know if True V home, but they threw True V under the bus. I mean, I never heard from True V again.
And True V used to be their muscle.
True V used to be the muscle. That was his right-hand man.
He would go to protest and attack other activists.
For the mayor. And the mayor threw him under the bus. But I'm going to let y'all know everything. All of y'all in this picture. The mayor going to throw y'all under the bus too when he get ready. When the feds and FBI and everybody start coming to ask, like, what's going on with that money that all y'all, that we send down here, the federal government money? When they start asking for the money, he going to throw every single one of y'all under the bus like he did so many other people. Go look. Even his wife had an ankle bracelet. I would never sit there and let patients take an ankle bracelet. I'm going to jail. I did it. His wife had an ankle bracelet. That dude is a sociopath. And this is who y'all rolling with. All you in the picture, that's who y'all standing with. Which video is it? Shaka giving hug.
Yeah, we heard everything that.
We must hide nothing from our party comrades and from the masses of our people. Tell no lies, expose lies whenever they are told, and conceal nothing. We must not factionalize nor let others factionalize with us. All should be open and above board, and we should follow the principle of unite, don't split. Yo, a couple of people already sent me messages telling me like they're leaving the party. Like they don't want to go through all of this drama. And this is what Shaka wants. This is what he's been doing the last 4 years. He has disbanded at least three groups. He has disbanded 2 that I was a part of. Because whenever people start holding him accountable, he disbanded the group and he keep on moving. That didn't happen this time, my boy. Other members were similarly expelled and declared enemies of the people based upon brown male they knew nothing about as commandism, replaced democratic centralism, alliances with sabotage, and masses of party members and supporters quit in confusion, in disgust, and bitter fighting and paranoia generated. That's what I'm talking about, yo. People leaving. Yo, we were supposed to be doing interviews. Yo, since the mayor did that, yo, so many interviews we were supposed to go to. Yo, I was supposed to go to an interview with the Black Panthers, the White Panthers, the Second Rainbow Coalition, and we're supposed to be going to these spaces to get our voice out, to let the world know what's going on with the housing crisis, with the cop city, everything in the community, and that we're here fighting back, and we need everybody out there to join us because we can't do it on our own. But we can't go to none of those meetings and talk to anybody because Shaka Zulu is now principal, and I don't want to take him to those spaces, and he's going to embarrass us. So we haven't gone. When this is over, we're going to reach back out to these media people, and we're going to go out and we're going to do the work that we've been doing. But we have to deal with the primary contradiction, which is Shaka. This party cannot grow with Shaka in position of power. He has proven it. He has disbanded more people than he has brought to the party. I'm almost done, y'all. It's almost done. Last week, when the NABPP met with 2RC to provide an update, Chairman Afrika asked the CC if he should be truthful about what is going on. So we went to the Second Rainbow Coalition to speak to the Second Rainbow Coalition for what was going on, whatever. And they asked us about what's going on in Newark. Because remember, we called them in to help us with the media, with the propaganda, all of that. So they called us to go there. So we went there. The 4-hour video, because it ended up being 4 hours. It was people from all around the country. The 4-hour video, man, look, you want to see that video. Ask Shaka to release the video.
No, it's released. This is the video. It's 4 hours. They can see it.
Yo, but I'm not sure yet.
You're not sure
so I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm not sure they could see it. The 4-hour video of the meeting will show all that occurred in this discussion, which was first released into general group chat by Shaka without permission from all who attended. where it was explicitly stated not to share on social media. So we go to the meeting. Remember, this is all the stuff I'm talking about. We have meetings, we agree on it, and homeboy just do what he want to do. So we go to the meeting with it's a higher body. The Rainbow Coalition has 10 groups. We belong to it. We're not bigger than anybody. So we go to this higher body to have a meeting, and then the leaders of that group say, like, look, we're not going to post this video. This video is just for us here to keep for our records. Yo, Zulu posted that thing, I think next day, 2 days later. But I don't know why he posted it, because it makes him look bad. Because everything that is written here is what he was accused of in that video, and he had no answer for. So why would you go post a video? Unless you're reactionary, erratic, and ignorant, and not qualified to be a chairman. Zulu and the former CC have used what occurred in this meeting to bring charges against 2RC and expelled Chairman Africa. Yeah, they expelled me because what happened there? General Secretary Patience and Comrade Poppy and Patience from the NABPP. So check this out, y'all. Yo, these are basically these are the people in the party. This is the party right here. So if y'all don't know, if everybody don't know out there, because he done disbanded everybody we brought through, the only people that are part of the party is me, Secretary General, my wife, Poppy, my son, and if you're in Newark, you know who Poppy is, and you know who my daughter is, Patience.
And Rodrigo that just
and Rodrigo told me he's leaving the party, and I graduated him through the political education classes. I mean, so all that hard work I put in, he has thrown all of that away with what he has been doing. Where was I at? In this instance,
oh yeah, no, you're right.
In this instance, Shaka has replaced democratic centralism with commandism. Like he just command motherfuckers to do shit. Something that the CC has continuously allowed Shaka to do over the years. Evidence of everything stated above can be found in the 2RC meeting video. Please note the video is 4 hours long, and there was a lot discussed. There's no minute
mark.
Yeah, there's no minute mark to pinpoint the various issues that were addressed. Like you see how we making these little mistakes and stuff is because we have to hurry up and get this out. We really wanted to take our time. But after the commotion that Shaka Zulu caused this morning, we had to focus and try to get this thing out. And we've already sent this out to people, and I didn't even get a chance to make these corrections. I mean, this is the link to the video. I don't know if we could show the video, so I'm not even gonna show it. Because I don't think they told us not to show it, man. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. Violations of party rules and discipline are disruptive of party unity. Of primary importance in preserving party unity is to educate all rank and file members of the party in its rules of discipline and general directives of the party. It is also important that they hold party leadership to account, whether deliberately or by error, for deviation from these principles. Basically, our rules are very important. The rules are what keep us under control, what keep us doing what we're doing. If everybody just start doing their own thing, it's going to be anarchy. And our forefathers, prior revolutionaries, people that gave their lives to the struggle of the people, they understood this and they put all these rules in our manual. NABPP have repeatedly brought charges against Chairman Zulu. That means us, the local chapter in Newark, brought charges against Chairman Zulu for his failure in leadership. We have told the CC several times that we do not have confidence in Shaka to lead the party. They refuse to resolve issues by following set guidelines or putting systems in place for corrective action. This has allowed Shaka to disband the NABPP 3 times over the past 4 years. He has disbanded. So we're in here to bring people in, intercommunalism. We're supposed to cast a wide net to bring people in. Yo, Shaka has disbanded 3 groups. He didn't even have the right to do that. Because the power lays in the people. As Panthers, the people, the rank and file, all the power. They make the decisions. So every time he disbanded it, yo, the people had the right to get rid of him. You see, but they didn't know. You know why they didn't know? Because he made sure they didn't go to the political education classes. He made sure they didn't learn none of this. So he could just be like, yo, I'm chairman, everybody, I'm disbanded, everybody go home. I was there when he did that 2 times. In each instance, it was because members of the party tried to hold Shaka accountable for his liberal and often erratic behavior. Charges against Shaka range from violations of female members, allowance of criminal activity to mismanagement of party funds. The CC has always sided with Shaka against the party. Let me read that again. Charges against Shaka range, like from all the other groups that he disbanded. Charges against Shaka range from violations of female members, allowance of criminal activity to mismanagement of party funds. The CC has always sided with Shaka against the party because that's what they're there for. Those people are not from Newark. They don't know what's going on in Newark. They've never been in Newark. So like he can control them just from the telephone by talking to them. They don't pick up our calls. They don't talk to us. They say nothing to us. When we call them, when I text them, send them messages, they don't even answer. In each instance, it was because members of the party, I read that already. On this day, November 12th, 2023, Shaka attempted another disbandment by putting out a statement below. Unlike in the past, when we would all leave, which is counter to building the mass line, no one goes. We all stay right here, doing the work needed to serve the people. At this moment, three people are willing to testify to Shaka's predatory behavior. You see, like, I'm not like, see, when the mayor and them, when they come out with stuff with me and they put pictures out there calling me a rapist, calling me all this stuff, you see, they have nobody. There's no, because like, if you say somebody's a rapist, they got to be somebody that they raped. So you got to go get that person. You go call that person. You go get the Megan's Law, because it's supposed to, if I'm a rapist, I'm on Megan's Law. You're supposed to go get all of that and you put that out there. You see, they don't do that. They just get a fake page and they put my face on something and they're like, yo, look at Africa. Look. I'm not doing that with Zulu. Yo, it's 3 people right now. I talked to them. I had the conversation with them. They say, man, fuck Shaka. They said, we not coming back until Shaka is gone. They're like, yo, Shaka is a predator. Like, we don't want to be around him. You see, the CC never listened to them. The CC don't want to hear them. Because if the CC listens to them, they have to get rid of Shaka. So for over 3 years now, they've been sitting on sexual predatory behavior. But the higher body never held them account. That ends today.
You forgot.
In fact, in December of 2021, the local chapter where they got, oh my God, I almost forgot that part. We was in the party, but we were in the party, but we stopped going to the base because there was drugs being sold there and there were things being done that wasn't Panther-like. So we said we wasn't going. So Kwame is one of the people that sit on the 2RC. He's one of the co-chair. Kwame came down to see what was going on in Newark himself. You see, he got to Newark and he saw what was going on. Yo, let me read it. Local chapter with the guidance of Kwame, Minister of Culture, suspended Shaka for numerous sexual predatory violations, and Shaka admitted and accepted the punishment. I ain't making this up. He admitted and accepted the punishment. So you want to check out and see if I'm lying? Go ask Kwame. Because Kwame will bring the people that brought the allegations, will prove all of that. And Kwame sits on the 2RC. But the higher body never held him accountable. The CC that we belong to in the New African Black Panther Party, consisting of Jake, Tom, Richard Lewis, Nick McGee, and we don't even know who else is part of it because he probably got a whole bunch of people that we don't know about. They never held Shaka accountable. But Shaka, Kwame had to come down here and do it himself. That ends today. Their voices, the people's voices, shall not be drowned out any longer by Shaka and the CC, which has refused to inform the party and UPM members of these allegations. Tom Watts and Jake of the White Panther Party have conspired with Shaka to factionalize the party by keeping all these secrets. And I couldn't say nothing.
We didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know this part right here. I mean, because one of the members I talked to told me that Kwame came down and punished them. I didn't even know, but we were part of the party at that time.
Yeah, but he
didn't tell us nothing. We didn't know none of this. But we found that out while I was calling, investigating about him. But all the stuff I know about Shaka, because we didn't know this, but we know about other stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell the lower body. So anybody that is in the UPM, I couldn't tell you because we was going through the process. If I told you, I'll be bridging protocol. So all this time, for 3 years, I had to hold it. Because everybody say like, Africa's emotional. Africa don't know how to control this. Yo, for 3 years, y'all see me talking to Shaka. Y'all see me places bigging Shaka up. I mean, and I try not to lie. Well, I made sure I didn't lie. I be saying like, without Shaka, we wouldn't be here. Without Shaka, we wouldn't be here. Because I met Shaka and he brought us into Pantherism. After he brought us into Pantherism, I learned everything I learned. So like, I try to keep it a buck. But deep down, I know like this dude is a savage and a fraud. From the food we serve, now check this out. And this will crystallize it for you to understand how this dude controls everything. From the food we serve the people to the keys and the financial information of the local chapter is all under the control of Shaka Zulu. We told the Central Committee that. They don't want to do nothing about it. Just let Shaka control anything. No one knows anything. The entire party must depend on Shaka because he refuses to centralize power. For the last 3 years, while following the chain of command to resolve principal complaints, no one from the local chapter has revealed internal contradictions. That means nobody in our chapter, because I'm the captain. I'm the captain. I'm in charge of what's going on here. Yo, I told everybody, nobody says nothing. We stay disciplined. We stay disciplined and do this the right way. Those days are over. We're telling everything. We understand the lower bodies are not aware of the charges levied against Shaka and the CC. Secrecy is how they factionalize our organization, which is the point we are making. We are an above-board organization. Above-board organization. Where is it at? We keep no secrets from the masses. If these allegations are true, why didn't the CC hold Shaka accountable? As recent as last week, Jake of the White Panther Party testified to still working on resolving complaints 3 years old. 3 years old. They're still working on resolving complaints about the money, about the keys, about the food, about everything being under Shaka's control. 3 years later, yo, that alone is enough for you to be fired, to be disbanded, other than all the other stuff. The NABPP vehemently denies the charge put forth in this statement and even questions the validity of the signature. You will see that one of the members affirmed that they did not sign this document. Evidence that Shaka has deleted. Oh yeah, evidence that Shaka has deleted. So like, let me stop right. Let me make sure I put a bookmark so I know where I'm at. And so Shaka went out and put a statement out on me saying that we've been expelled, exposed, whatever he said. He went and put out a statement because he didn't write it. Tom wrote it. Tom that lives somewhere that's not in Newark, whatever. And in the statement that he put out, somebody came, because like in the statement, he put a whole bunch of signatures. Do we have the statement here? Do we have a copy of it? I'm gonna come back here. Like I want to show y'all the statement real quick. Go down, go
This
down.
is the video of the statement.
No, this is the statement right here. We go to that video in a second. This is the statement right here. So Shaka is saying everybody here signed the statement. You see, remember, like when you a fraud, when you a fake, when you a hustler, like you're always gonna leave tracks. You're always gonna mess up. There's always gonna be contradiction. So all these people, NABP, Zulu, Jake, McGee, Richard Lewis, they probably signed because they're Shaka yes men. Mm-hmm. But all these people down here, I went and looked on his page at this. Yo, one of them said, I didn't sign that. Yo, if one of them didn't sign that thing is not even valid. It's not even valid because everybody didn't sign it, and you got everybody's name up there like you signed it. This is the video. I went and took the screenshot before he deleted it, and it's deleted now. It ain't up there now. If you go there, you ain't gonna see it. It said, where it say comment that? It's coming. It say comment right there. You see they say one comment? So I clicked on that one comment to see what somebody said. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Wait for it. Wait. Bang, right there. Where's pause at? I didn't sign it. I might be turning over my position to my next in command and moving to the rank and file. I believe changing position is healthier than well, kicking people out of the party. He didn't agree with Shaka Zulu. He didn't sign that. They didn't speak to him. But Shaka Zulu put that statement out, put that on Instagram. By the way, he got my face all on it. He got me sitting on there with the mayor. Look, yeah, let me go back up to it. Like, look what he do. This is what an amateur do, what a clown do. You know what this picture is from? Yo, they were like a few years ago, because I've been on this gentrification shit for a minute. I've been out here trying to help people stay in their homes. So a few years ago, they had a gentrification town hall at NJIT. And when I went there, all these bootlicking Negroes was talking about some goofy shit, voting and all that dumb shit, talking about Russia. So when they were done, I asked the person I was moderating. His name was Mark Thompson. I like, yo, Mark, why y'all be talking about Russia and all this voting? I'm like, bro, like our school, the water poisoning the school. I'm like, real talk, like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the schools are terrible. They done change everything to a charter school. The kids are not learning. And that's before they came out with the report now that the kids in Newark don't know how to read. That's before they came up with it. I was telling them all this, like the school, yo, you know what that dude did? Yo, he punched me in the face. It's on video. You could go out and look it up. He punched me in the face and accused me of me threatening him, like trying to fight him. And you know what I did? I posted the video of what happened. He lost his job. He lost everything. He went and got the mayor. My son is sitting next over here. My son is over here, and the dude, Mark Thompson, is over here. And they came to sit down and talk because he was scared I was going to sue him. So when he came, I told him, I'm not here to sue you. All I care about is the people. All I do is fight for the people. And that's what this meeting was about. So Shaka go on my page, because this is on my page, and take the picture and put the statement on there and try to make it look like I'm working with the mayor when I just came out of court with the mayor. Yo, I saw that this morning, my stomach turned. I was upset at first. I'm like, I can't believe like he would do something like this. Then I'm like, it shows who he is. It shows exactly what kind of person Shaka Zulu is. What this picture supposed to say? That I'm friends with Ras Baraka? That I work with Ras Baraka? But I'm in court with him. He has the FBI watching me. I got the paperwork. So Shaka Zulu, why did you post this picture? Not just on his page. Yo, he plastered that thing all over group chats, on social media, on Facebook, everywhere. He got pictures of me. Yo, he got a whole bunch of pictures. You ain't put the other ones not on here? The one with,
no.
Man, he got all kinds of pictures of me. But where was I at anyway?
Second paragraph.
Yeah, right here. The NABPP vehemently denies the charges put forth in this statement and even questioned the validity of the signatures. Like we already showed you, one person saying, I ain't signed that. You will see that one of the members affirmed that they did not sign this document. Evidence that Shaka has deleted. We screenshot it and have it for evidence. On the 14th of November, our party is scheduled to meet with Black Panthers in New York. The meeting in large part is due to the reactionary behavior of Shaka Zulu. Despite our warning to him to refrain from attacking Comrade Shek from New York, Zulu went on social media and insulted the comrade. I reached out, spoke to the elder, and explained to him how hard it is to curtail Shaka's reactionary, erratic, and impulsive behavior. A few days later, he wrote back to me saying he understood, and it is our belief that many of these individuals are not privy to all that has occurred. Zulu is known for his poor communication, whether it is intentional or not. I don't think it's intentional. I think this is what he means to do.
Yeah, so that's intentional. You do think
yeah, what am I bugging? Why did I just say that? Yo, pause, my bad, y'all, my bad. Cameron and Mace, pause. Former and current members of the party have expressed similar sentiment and are willing to testify to this effect. Their names are as follows. Yo, I spoke to Gloria. Yo, Gloria said, bro, grabbed her talking about we going somewhere to go do something revolutionary or something. Yo, she had end up in his apartment. He trying to take advantage of her. She like, look, brother. She like, I understand how this society works and how the criminal justice treat Black men. This is what Gloria told me out of her own mouth. She like, I know how the society treat Black men. I'm not going to call the law on you and get you in trouble. But the only way you got to save yourself is by taking me home right now. He took her home. She never came back to the party. That's another soul lost. Ayana came to the group. He wanted to have a relationship with her, but wanted to sleep with all her friends. So she was like, I can't deal with you. I can't trust you. And she left. Speedy. Speedy said he was down there. Shaka was allowing people to do illegal activities inside the base. Speedy was in charge of the money. He wouldn't let Speedy know anything about the finances. Speedy said, you're going to go to jail. I'm leaving. Speedy gone. I mean, those three people right there, at least those three people are willing to come to anybody, I'm talking about any collective body or organization to testify what has happened. And these are not people that, yo, real talk, I know of Speedy, but Shaka know them better than me. He was with them better than me. I know Ayana, but Shaka had a better relationship with her than me. She can tell you for herself. They can tell you themselves what they dealt with Shaka. And this is just people, this is not.
That's not everybody.
That's not everybody. Yo, the list probably is double the people that he has dealt with and he has made leave the party. Like he doing, yo, Shaka hustling backwards. We're supposed to be collecting souls, bringing people into the revolution. Yo, this dude getting rid of them. He getting rid of people. The NABPP, with its new chairman, Africa, will continue our survival programs and meet the needs of the community. We will continue to educate and organize the masses in order to grow the party. In the coming months, as we progress, there will be elections for new leadership roles within the party, because we understand the party is not based on one individual. And to avoid past mistakes that has brought the party to this point. That has brought the party to this point in time. We will ensure we follow the bylaws, have checks and balances, and hold every member of the party up to account. Yo, keeping it a buck, I don't want to be chairman. Yo, in life, you got to find what you're good at, what you like to do, what you can wake up and do. And that's what you got to do. That's what I tell all the kids I work with. Yo, I love working with the kids. I love doing the programs, the basketball programs. I love, that's where my focus is, working with the kids. I love that. I love doing the political education class. Yo, I don't want to be the chairman. I don't want to have to call everybody around the country, all these different organizations, 10 organizations every day, dealing with all these stuff. I don't want to do that. But those in the local chapter said they don't want Zulu. We had a vote. They want Zulu out, and they said I should be the interim chairman. So I have no choice but to take that position, and I will be chairman, because Shaka Zulu is not the chairman. You see, when we started this, we just wanted him to move out the way, because you're not supposed to be a chairman forever anyway. That's not how this works. I mean, we just wanted him to move out the way. But after his antics, after everything he has done, I don't see how he can be part of the party. I don't see it. Real talk. Somebody will have to convince me. Now, because I don't care what he does, but you cannot be a leader of the party anymore. I read, yeah. The quote, I nothing. Yeah. Well, I didn't say all power to the people. Yeah, let me all power to the people. New African Panther Central Committee Chairman, African. What do it?
New African Black Panther Central Committee.
What am I doing? I've been reading too long. I'm tired. Yo, we've been up since we woke up 5 o'clock in the morning to try to put this thing together to get it out tonight. New African Black Panther Central Committee Chairman, Africa, General Secretary, Patience. Hide nothing from the masses of our people. Tell no lies. Expose lies whenever they are told. Mask no difficulties, mistakes, failures. Claim no easy victories. That's from our comrade Emil Cabral. One second, y'all. Hey, look, I really don't want to do this. Because right now we're dealing with the mayor. We're dealing with the issue with the mayor. And us breaking apart, fractionalizing, it's not a good look. When it first happened, people was telling me that Zulu was talking to people at City Hall. Don't trust Zulu. I'm watching the video. I know not to trust them. I ain't never trust them. But people are telling me the city is trying to divide the group. They told Shaka Zulu to divide the group, to kick you out the party. And they're gonna work with him. I already told this when we had the second Rainbow Coalition meeting. I told them that. I told them what he was going to do, because it's really not that hard. You could watch and see how somebody moving. I told him this a couple of weeks ago, this is what Shaka is trying to do, because he doesn't want to be held accountable. Because remember, everybody else may not know about the 3 years of charges. Bro, ain't nobody that's preying on women that's gonna be around me, that's gonna lead me. Keeping it a buck with you. Yo, I don't run around here screaming all this feminist stuff, like feminist, because I'm a Panther. And I believe our enemy is imperialism. So whether you're feminist, whatever you want to call yourself, like whatever category you fall under, our enemy is imperialism. So I don't pick, like, you don't see me out here talking about black men. Yo, we need to save black men, even though I know black men catching hell too. I stay focused. I stay on imperialism. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't ignore none of this. I know women catching hell. I know immigrants catching hell. I don't blame nobody for what's going on, for the conditions that we find ourselves in. I only blame imperialists. But don't get it wrong. I love my sisters. I love women. And I'm telling you right now, having to be with this guy, understanding this is who he was, that he was a predator. Like, it made me sick to my stomach. But I had to hold it in, because you got to go by procedure once you work, or once you are part of an organization, or you work in an organization. Usually this Sundays are for our political education class. And today would have been like, what, week 4? I think today's week 4 of 10 weeks, where you go through the classes and then we graduate people, bring them into the party, and we start strategizing, organizing on how to serve the people, on how to build institutions in our community. Shaka Zulu has held all of that hostage, because we do have a vision. What is our vision? Our vision is in the 10-point program. And yo, we pay taxes. If the government refuses to do what we need to do, yo, all of you watching, all of you out there, yo, we got to pull our resources together and build our own institutions. We got to get our own houses. We got to start living together communally. Everybody got a job. I got a job, patients got a job, you got a job, everybody got a job. You bring all our jobs together, our nickels and dimes, save our money together, and start building our own institutions, because nobody's going to give it to us. But how can I do that when I bring people and he asking them for gas money? I bring children, young college kids to the program, he's smoking weed with them. Nothing can progress trying to sell drugs in the base. And everything I'm saying, there are people that are going to co-sign it, and they're going to say like, yeah, I'm the one that he said, yeah. People are going to co-sign it. And if I'm lying, then I don't deserve to be chairman. I don't deserve to be a Panther. I shouldn't be here. And I'm putting it out there. Prove me wrong. Anybody prove me wrong, and I will step down as chairman. This is not the Democratic Party. People are not just going to lie and do what they want to do and keep it moving. It don't work that way. And I see you, Monera. Real talk, Monera. We've had our issues in the last couple of years, whatever, since I came out of prison, been working. We've had ideological differences. But real talk, comrade, I've seen you fighting for the people. And if you're willing to come to the education class, like do this Panther thing, yo, sis, I'm ready to ride with you. Because when we went down to Robert Tree, you was there standing with us. And you was questioning Shaka like, yo, bro, why you moving like this? I seen you on the battleground.
Let us, Monera, what you
Yeah,
like to
if we ever want to talk, Monera, you want to talk, put your hand up.
Yeah,
I see the homie Preem up here. Preem, you was down there. You saw the sucker shit he was doing. Everybody saw it. I mean, Preem not even a Panther. Preem came down there standing 10 toes. Yo, bro, he was him, his family, his mother. Preem mother came down there. And they was ready to stand to fight against this mayor, because they're a victim of what the mayor has done. People like Shaka Zulu need to be removed from any organization, because they will crumble and break everything apart. They will dissolve everything. Yo, because of him, we cannot grow. Yo, I guarantee you this. If I'm chairman of this party, what I mean by if I'm chairman, I am chairman. Yo, by the time I leave, by the time we have elections, I am going to have quadruple, way more than quadruple the number of people we had in the party. Because my purpose is to grow the party. There's no way we can build a cooperative if we don't have people. You have to bring people in. The more people you bring in, the larger the cooperative you can build. The easier life will be for everybody. We can all eat. And yo, imagine 100 people part of our group locally in Newark, and we are all paying $25 a month for dues. And that money is going to be used to build institutions to serve all of us. 100 people, $25 a month. How much is that in a year? 200 people, 300 people. Yo, we don't need the government. We don't need none of these people. All we need is ourselves. I mean, but if nobody got nothing to say, I'm about to sign off because I already read the message. This is our message. We're about to post it. We're about to send it to everybody. And it is what it is. Let the chips fall where they may. I mean, but like,
any questions, any comments, anybody want to speak?
Yeah, because if whatever, I'm not hiding from nothing. Yo, the time for me to be quiet is over. So whatever questions anybody have from now on, yo, it is what it is. Yo, I tried. It's been 3 years, Shaka. I tried. I mean, yo, you know what, Shaka? The best thing you could do right now, call me, apologize, and step down. And that will put an end to all of this. Real talk, Shaka. Call me, apologize, step down, and we'll find a way to work with you. I know. No, yo, but you see, like the Secretary General is like, no.
No, the reason why I say no, because he got to take responsible for his
behavior. No, but if he stepped down and if he comes and we have a meeting, we're going to come up with things, whatever that he needs to do to rectify the harm he has caused. Because like we're not here to throw nobody away. Yo, Fred Hampton say nobody leave. And I told Rob Rich this when I was talking to him on the phone with him for 3 hours. Rob Rich, you with the White Panthers. And let me send a message out to everybody that's in the UPM, that's in the White Panthers, because that's it. That's it right there. Y'all the only ones. I'm going to send a message to y'all. If you're in the UPM, you didn't know what was going on because the Central Committee didn't tell you. Everything that they've told you about me is a lie. This is the truth that they've been hiding from you. And I'm telling you this. What's today? The 7th. How far is the 7th from today? Today's the 12th?
It's probably like a month away.
Almost a month, like 3 weeks. The 2RC is going to hear all of this. They may investigate the people. They may investigate all the people that I talked about. They may call all the people that belong to the local chapter to testify. If you want to stand with Zulu, the rapist, go ahead. Go ahead, stand with him. Stand with Zulu. Stand with Zulu that has destroyed this movement. You want to stand with him? Go ahead. I can't stop you. But when it's all said and done, you can't crawl back because you showed yourself for who you are. Because the evidence is here. And you're still factionalizing, listening to people that have no credibility. So if you're in the White Panther Party, because I was talking to you, Rob Rich, and you were like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I try to get Tom out of there. They don't want to get Tom out of there. You said Tom was a liberal. Yo, go back to your White Panthers and go tell them what you talked to me about for 3 hours on the phone. Go ahead. Let's see if you lie. Or let's see if you have integrity and character. Because I don't need to lie. I told you what was going to happen. I told you if Shaka didn't watch what he was doing, if he didn't stop his behavior, I was going to get rid of him. I was going to become the chairman, and we was going to go from there. That wasn't a threat. I was real, because it's been 3 years of us going through the process. Because after a while, enough is enough. And only the people have the power. I told you the people were going to have a vote here, and they were going to get rid of him. We had the vote. He's gone. Shaka is not the chairman of this party no more. Nobody in Newark, New Jersey recognizes Shaka. Y'all may recognize him, but we don't.
And y'all not from Jersey or Newark, so it don't matter.
It don't matter what y'all think. And y'all told me that several times. Jake, you told me that several times. That y'all not from Newark, y'all shouldn't be making these decisions. But you out here riding to the 2RC, and you out here posting stuff, taking up for Shaka. You did it to yourself. I could care less for Tom. Tom been lying since the first day I met him.
Tom a liberal.
Yeah, Tom is a liberal.
Shaka has said Tom is a liberal.
But Shaka gonna lie about that. Hey, Tom, Shaka called you a liberal.
So why are you heading a revolutionary party?
But you know he gonna lie. Like I'm telling you, I'm not holding anything back no more.
Munira wants to speak.
Oh, now, all power. Where's Munira? Go ahead, say something, Munira. You gotta unmute.
Yeah. Peace and love, everybody.
Oh,
sorry,
Paul.
I'm not on camera. You know, I'm out of New Jersey right now. Just getting in off the road and wanted to tune in. First, I want to say peace to everybody and, give warrior salute to you, Captain Africa. And yes, indeed, we did. We did have our ups and downs. And we agreed to disagree. And the main issue was because of our division that we did have, is because we let these tricksters, what I call today, kind of like, have take control during that time. So we back on track. We back on course. I want to commend you, because I told you when I seen, how he was rolling that day. I made the call right there, right front and center that day, that y'all need to do what you can while you can right now to find out how you can get rid of Zulu. You remember me saying that?
I remember you saying that, and we've been
So,
doing it for years.
because that day what he did, in the face of our enemy, because they are our open enemy.
Mm.
Anybody that's an enemy of the people, anybody who's a capitalist, imperialist, and not working in the best interest of our people, are our enemy. Definitely are our open enemy. And what I seen that day was totally unacceptable. But I didn't only see that, that day about Brother Zulu. One day he came, because I used to have the studio on Broad Street, right across. We had our studio when we used to give our community response to, what was going on in the city, as we do, tell our story. I had an event, and he brought a European person there, and I told him that this wasn't that type of party for him. We had to settle and talk about, what we had to do for our own people before we let any allies of anybody in. We got to, sit down with each other. And he walked out. He walked away with an attitude. And from that point on, I was like kind of skeptical about him anyway. And there's been, a lot of people in the community, that said, like had their issues about, the new African Panther Party. But I said, whatever is good in that party, deal with what's good and do away with the negativity. Just because we have to, as a people, have to get ourselves together, and we have to fight this beast with everything we got, and with people, with our people, and I was like, whatever issues y'all have, bring that to the table and make the party better. But they had issues about him and everything, why he wasn't doing this, why he wasn't going hard, what kind of new Panther this is. But to be honest with it, when you and Patience became a part of the new African Panther Party, y'all brought the lightning. Y'all brought the life of the party, to keep it real. Y'all brought the thunder.
Oh, power.
Because folks was like, what the hell? A new African Panther? We thinking that, it was gonna be something new, something powerful, something, like different. And folks had issues with that. Right now, I know it's difficult, breaking ways, with the brother, because of, what he done. I mean, you laid out a laundry list of different things that he done. That he should have been expelled a long time ago if this was happening. But like you said, there's chain of command, there's protocol, and all that. But you got the job done. All I can say is that right now, this keep it moving.
Oh, power.
Keep building.
Oh,
Keep building, because the Panther belongs to the people, like you said. And just keep on, keep on keeping on. And that's all I can say. Don't stop the fight. We gonna deal with this beast, these politricksters, with everything we got. And I'm just proud that the person that you have become. You and your wife, we lived in the same territory,
Yeah.
and had our differences, and we beyond that, because at the end of the day, we apologize. I see the good that you're doing. I've heard people say this and that about you, but have no kind of, substantial evidence about anything that they said. They call me a foreman. They call me a snitch. They call me an abuser. They said all these things about me, and nobody never presented any kind of documentation about anything, and basically don't even know what the hell they talking about. Because
Exactly.
if they want to debate the facts, let's get it on and bring your facts,
Oh,
because I
power.
got mine. So I know how people could slander, because that's when I seen that post and I got blocked by him. I said, hold up, wait a minute. The mayor don't even wear a tie no more. If anybody was smart enough, he don't even wear ties no more. He don't even wear them kind of suits anymore. Uh, uh, and that I knew it was an old picture. And I said that. I said, why are you posting that, to assassinate the brother character? But folks gonna do what they do to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? But I wish the party, keep moving. I wish you much success. Um, be the chairman,
Oh,
be the
power.
chairman, and do the best you can at this point until you appoint someone that you feel comfortable with that, because at the end of the day, you gotta watch, study people, just like you study a book. You
Yeah.
gotta study people, and people tend to sell out for various reasons. But do what you do and get rid of them too. But we got to keep the party going. We got to
All,
keep the fire going.
all
All
power.
right, salute, warrior,
All
salute.
power. All power.
Right
All
on,
power.
right on.
All power. Yeah.
Out to the people.
All power. Now, if ain't nobody got anything else, yo, it's 2 hours. Yo, we gonna end it. I'm not stopping nothing, yo. Tomorrow, Patient's gonna be helping with the housing. We're gonna be doing our pig patrol. We're gonna be doing everything we've been doing. I mean, that food, if Shaka don't want to give up the information for the people to eat, then rub it on your chest. We're gonna find somebody else to bring some food. Take your truck and go wherever you going. I mean, but like, we don't have time to play with you no more. That base belonged to the Panthers. The local chapter has voted you out. Period. Nobody can save you. And I'm going to bring everybody that you got rid of back. I've already called them. They're coming back. So you need to think about what you're going to do, Jack. But I told you, if I was you, I would just call me, apologize, and like find ways to work your way back up, bro. Because real talk, like, it doesn't matter who it is. Real talk, I'm keeping it a buck with you. We're not here to get rid of people. That's not what Pantherism is. But if you can fit the structure, if you can work with people, you got to go. That's how it is. So till next time, all power to the people. Hey, Preem, you know what? You come see me, Preem, because I keep saying I got to come see you, and I don't come. You come see me.